Blue Eyes White Dragon! White Lightning! Ojama King! Knock them flat! Incoming!
Technobreath Soterion! End this duel!
This is all your fault!
No, not my fault. It's your fault.
Good riddance, monsters! Looks like we're in the clear for now. But who knows what other tricks the Supreme King has up his sleeve.
I think we're about to find out.
What's happening, Tanya? The dragon world is merging with the human world. And the signal went out because, of course it did. Time to install that failsafe that I installed in Speaker Scales' existence. I don't like this. Everyone hold on tight! Huh? Phew. Oh.
Ugh. I got you, Rayad.
Father?
Hold on.
Oh, my supreme ribs. Ace, we've lost the signal, and Yui will find it, right? Of course I will, ma'am. It's only a matter of how. Da-da-da-da-da. Please hurry. Because guess I'm nothing without him. I'm not above the law to cash in. Another lover underneath those flashing lights. Another one of those sleepless nights. Yeah. I should have guessed that this would happen. I should have known it when I looked at your blue hot eyes, spewing out your blue hot lies. Yeah. What's the worst part? I just can't tell. I can only blame myself. 'Cause I know you're poison, you're feeding me poison. Addicted to this feeling I can't help but swallow up. You're poison, I made my choice, and every night I'm living like there's no tomorrow. Oh, any way you want me, baby, that's the way you got me. I'll be yours. My story's gonna end with me dead from your poison. I got so good at being untrue. I got so good at telling you what you wanna hear. All of my resistance disappears. Yeah. So far beyond difficult to resist another gulp. Yeah, I know it's poison. You're feeding me poison. I'm choking from the taste and I can't help but swallow up your poison. I made my choice, and every night I'm living like there's no tomorrow. Oh, any way you want me, baby, that's the way you got me. I'll be yours. My story's gonna end with me dead from your poison. I dropped poison. I'm swallowing your poison. I'm filling up my glass, but it's always hollow, full of poison. I'm sick of the poison. Wish I had something to live for tomorrow. Tanya! All right. Looks like everyone's in one piece. And now, to spread the love. Huh? The signal's back. Excellent. Great work, Yui. I wish I could take the credit, ma'am, but this wasn't my doing. It seems the signal was restored by the Supreme Ruler's kid, Tanya. And not a moment too soon. Who knows what's in store for Supreme Ruler Nicholas? Now what? Oh. What is this? That doesn't look good. Huh? Something tells me I can't go backwards. I can only go forwards. This is an interesting predicament. What is that? Huh? An anti-magic barrier? Someone doesn't want us to head on to the others and regroup. Let me guess. He's Nicholas's opponent in the final match of the Supreme Cup. Correct. The Supreme King is up to something, but there's no telling what. You used to be a villain and you're not sure yourself? Yes, Ryan. Used to. I'm not a villain anymore. And I have you to thank for that. Oh, Father. I love you too. Look, I know why you have to fight Nicholas when this is all over. You lost your family to him, and I know I can't replace them. But I'm afraid I can't have you fight them. Father, I don't have a choice. You do. You can stay here at home and be happy. I'll be happy when he answers for his crimes. Ryan! You don't understand. Nicholas doesn't listen to anyone. He didn't listen to me. He's not gonna listen to you. You don't know that! I do. You didn't know that when I tried this all before. My dreams were too hard to defend. And in the end, I lost everything again. Now you're the only thing worth fighting for. More than anything. More than anything. I'll shelter and adore you more than anything. Father, I don't need you to protect me from this. I just don't want you to be crushed by his actions like I was. Father, when we first met, I didn't really know you at all. I always felt so small, but when I saw your work, I was enthralled. I saw creations through your dreams. I watched you breathlessly, imagining it could be me. So in the end, it's the view I had of you that shows me dreams can be worth fighting for. More than anything, more than anything, I want to avenge my family more than anything. I've been dying to find out who you are. I've been waiting, wanting the same thing. Looks like the apple doesn't fall far. Took you a while, I missed your smile. All that I'm hoping, now that my eyes are open, is that we can start again, not be blown apart again. 'Cause in the end, you are part of who I am. I'll support your dreams, whatever lies in store. And who could ask for more? More than anything, more than anything, more than anything, more than anything. I'm grateful you're my daughter more than anything. I'm grateful you're my father more than anything. Oh. You know, Your Highness, those barriers you set up
were a waste of time, if you ask me. And you should ask me. You really, really, really should.
Noted, Bao. But you don't know humans like I do. They have the power to bond.
Bond? Like glue?
No, not literally bond. It's a metaphor. Still, these bonds can make humans a fearsome group.
Oh, I get it now. Instead of letting them bond, you're breaking them apart so you can tear them apart one by one. Yes, very clever. However, there is a factor you have failed to consider.
What factor is that?
The fear factor, of course. You see, if these humans have bonds for each other, we should make them watch their companions' demise and put them in a state of despair and hopelessness.
An interesting proposition, Bao. I like it. Of course, that would require us to film our duels from now on. And that is very impractical.
Not if we hire some outsiders to do the filming, and I just so happened to capture the right two for the job.
Oh, Josie, I'm scared. What are they gonna do with us? I don't know, Penny. Maybe you should ask.
Yes, ask away.
But be sure to make it quick. All right. What do you want from us?
It's you, girl.
Huh?
Your little secret weapon.
Oh, you mean my camera?
Yes. It signifies that you're a master of the shoot and film business. So we need someone to give us pics and a film.
Sorry. Penny is with me. And me says no. Bao wasn't giving you a job offer.
No. Not a job offer. A job order.
Ah! What did they just put on our necks? I don't know. It's some kind of shock collar.
You know your stuff, kiddo. So if you fail to see our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, then those shock colors will activate, which will be very amusing, but shocking to say the least.
Alright, fine, we're in. Josie, you gonna work with them? Do you want to be shocked to death? Okay, that's actually a pretty good point.
Excellent. Let's get ready to roll. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everything's working according to plan. Jaden better be proud. It's time for him to stop pretending. Now he will have his happy ending. Like I deserve to have mine. I followed all the rules. I drew inside the lines. I never asked for anything that wasn't mine. I waited patiently for my time, and when it finally came, my father called Ubel's name, and now I feel this overwhelming pain. I mean, it's in my veins. I mean, it's in my brain. All my thoughts are circling around like a toy train. I'm kind of like a broken picture with a broken frame, and I know exactly who to blame. I never thought I was a monstrous thing. I always thought that I'd be a king. So I'll rule everything. 'Cause now that I am back, I will be the ruler of the dark and the bad. Now there's a devil in the shoulder where the angel used to be, and he's calling me the king of mean. Calling me, calling me. Calling me, calling me. Calling me, calling me. Being nice was my pastime, but I've been hurt for the last time, and I won't let anybody take advantage of me. The anger burns in my skin, 3rd degree. Now my blood is boiling hotter than a fiery seat. Nobody's getting close to me. They're gonna bow to the Supreme King. I'll rule everything. Once I get in the air, you can't clip my wings. I never thought of myself as me. I always thought I would be supreme. And there's no in between. 'Cause if I can't have that, then I will be the ruler of the dark and the bad. Now there's a devil in the on my shoulder where the angel used to be, and he's calling me the king of mean. The king of mean. Calling me, calling me. The king of mean. Something's pulling me. It's so magnetic. My body is pulling. It's so hypnotic. All of my senses have left me defenseless as darkness surrounds me, promising vengeance. There's nothing to root when you're lose when you're lonely and friendless. All you want to have is vengeance. So my only interest is showing every princess as I'm the supreme king, and my reign will be endless. I want what I desire. I want to rule the world. Supreme ruler, you'll learn that now it's my turn. If they want a supreme king, I'm gonna conquer everything, and I'll show my wings. Now that I am back, I will be the ruler of the dark and the bad. 'Cause the devil's on my shoulder where the angel used to be. And he's calling me the king of mean. Calling me, calling me. The king of mean. I want what I desire. Is that Nick? Greetings, Nicholas, and all of those tuning in. Dad's facing the Supreme King! Alright, looks like the finals of the Supreme Cup are about to begin. Hello, Supreme King. Glad you could make it to the final match. And it seems you share my gift for dramatic entrances. I'm not in your chair, am I? Actually,
I'm afraid that you are. Too bad. Ah! Ah!
Please tell me you're rolling! If we don't pull this off! We're as good as shot! I'll do my best, Josie!
So, you're set to take me on in the finals?
Yes! In fact, if it wasn't for this tournament, you would be my first target anyways!
I see. I don't care who wins in this duel. Other way, a dictator of darkness is going to be eradicated.
Come on, sir! The Supreme Kingdom is counting on you to succeed!
I'm deeply honored. I'm assuming that I'm your first target is because you know that I'm the one destined to conquer the multiverse.
Not at all! In fact, you were my first target because out of all of the villains in the multiverse, my intel has detected that you are the weakest!
Then your intel is incorrect. Regardless, I am happy I get to duel you because that means in this finals of the Supreme Cup, I will be the one to put your reign of terror to an end once and for all!
That outcome is impossible. In return for helping me determine that you're the weakest in the multiverse, my intel has also helped me determine that the chance of you winning this duel is non-existent. But the chance that I will enjoy crushing you is quite existent.
Bravo! You're even more arrogant than me. I can see that we have a lot in common. There is one difference between us, however. More than you know. But continue. Believe it or not, I wasn't always this way. Oh? That's right, Supreme King. I wasn't!
Then what were you like before this?
Well, as a young boy, I was shy and timid. I grew into my current personality. It's very different in your case. As a spirit, your personality will always be part of your existence.
You have no idea of what you speak!
Oh, I do though. As a matter of fact, I know you better than you know yourself. You want me to tell everyone in this stadium what your biggest weakness is? You are scared and mad of yourself because you are incapable of growth. It's pathetic, really. I'm quite disappointed in you.
You expect me to believe that you feel pity for anyone? After everything you've done?
When you defeated Akuma and sent him to the stars, I was in a bad spot. I was full of tears.
Wow, maybe Nicholas has a heart too.
Do you even hear yourself?
Come on, Vortex. If he cares about Akuma, he must have a heart.
Whatever. Let's get a better seat, Liz.
Okay, I'm coming.
I am fully convinced that you're a threat to my Supreme Kingdom, Supreme King. And I am fully convinced that you must be destroyed. But I am curious. If I never became the Supreme Ruler, would Akuma still be alive? Perhaps. And perhaps not. You see, it doesn't exactly matter. If he was alive. Because if you didn't become the Supreme Ruler and have the power to conquer universes, I would have found a way to your universe and destroyed you anyway. It was inevitable. You are not worthy of conquering anything. You should have stayed in your place. Be under your brother. That's your true destiny. No one determines my destiny but me. My destiny is mine to write. Shall we proceed? By all means. Ready when you are. Very well then. If you want to be crushed, I'll crush you. Let's duel! The first move is mine! I summon Ra's Disciple! When this monster card is successfully summoned, I can take 2 extra copies from my deck and then summon them to the field as well. But you see, Nicholas, once I activate the spell card double summon, that's just a means to an end. You see, when I activate double summon, as the name suggests, I can summon a second time this turn. So now by sacrificing my 3 Ra's Disciples, I can summon the Winged Dragon of Ra! Oh. What's this? An Egyptian god. That's right! Meet the sun! And brace yourself for my Egyptian god's special ability, point-to-point transfer! I sacrifice all but 100 of my life points, and those points get to Ra's attack points. Now he's at 7,900! $7,900 attack points already? Well, this isn't looking good for Nicholas. No, it's not. Well, this duel is gonna end quick! No kidding, Penny! Nicholas hasn't even played any cards yet, and he's already in trouble! I have to admit I'm impressed, but don't think I'm scared. Next I activate the spell card Barrack Destruction. And with this card, I get to send 3 monsters in my extra deck to the graveyard. I choose Evil Heroes, Dark Gaia, Malicious Fiend, and Malicious Bane. Then I can select 3 cards in your extra deck. And you have to send them
to your graveyard. And since I'm selecting your 3 Supreme King Dragons, Dark Rebellion, Clearwing, and Starving Venom, that's gonna hurt. Ugh. Especially after what you did to acquire them. Sacrificing your dear friend Ace. Who apparently had harbored deep feelings for you. Ugh. But that doesn't matter to you. You wanted the power to conquer the multiverse more than anything. And now you have to pay the price. I'd say maybe you'll get them next time. Except you'll never see them again once I'm done with you. Now go ahead, dispose of them. I place 1 card face down and end my turn. You know what they say. Practice makes perfect. So, I saw your every duel, and I found out that even when you add new cards to your deck, you don't change your strategy of summoning any Supreme King Dragons. And I've just took away your ability to do so this entire duel. Yes, that's true, you did. But we humans have another catchphrase we like to use. Nobody's perfect. And that implies to you as well. And you're about to learn that firsthand. Please, do you really think you can defeat me when logic says that you can't? Yes, I do. Since Nicholas's deck is themed on the Supreme King Dragons, he's going to have to benefit them beating his graveyard. Well, how is he supposed to do that? I don't know. So let's hope Nicholas does. It's my turn now. I draw! I activate the spell card Graceful Charity. This lets me draw 3 cards. And then I discard 2. My New Doria and my Supreme King Dragon on Eyes. And when New Doria goes to my graveyard, I'm allowed to use his special ability. It destroys your Winged Dragon of Ra. Ha! As for the Supreme King Dragons, I unfortunately can't use their power because you sent them to my graveyard. Oh well. Yes. And if you can't use your Supreme King Dragons, your deck is useless. Because those are your strongest monsters. And that fatal flaw would logically lead to your defeat. You're absolutely right. If I analyzed my previous duels as well as you obviously had, I would have reached the same conclusion. Yes. So what if I did analyze my previous duels? I would have to upgrade my deck before
our match in the finals of the Supreme Cup, would I? I would have to come up with new amazing ideas and tactics. Huh? So at this moment, I activate the spell card Dragon's Mirror. And it's thanks to you that I can play this spell card. Now that all 4 of my Supreme King dragons are in my graveyard, I can use it by banishing them from my graveyard. Huh? What? And to my field, I will now fusion summon Supreme King Zark. Ah! What's happening? With Zark now on my field, victory will be mine.
Not bad, Nicholas.
That was a simple, yet effective counter. Now that Zark is on my field, this duel is just about over. And it's all thanks to you. You guessed that I would dispose of your dragons, so you were ready to turn my own move to your own advantage. Guessed? More like I knew. You think you're the most sophisticated of rulers, Supreme King. But in the end, you're just like everyone else compared to me. Predictable! But there is one thing even I couldn't anticipate. I didn't know you would be able to be so arrogant. I mean, even a dog without its muscle would sniff out this strategy. Supreme King, why are you so upset? Isn't that the only logical conclusion, my friend? No, it's not logical at all. My friend? Very well. Anyway, I think I'm ready to end this duel now. Zark, attack the Supreme King directly and end this! I activate my Sky Barrier Trap card, and its effect lets me summon 3 Sky Scouts straight from my deck. Then, after that, I can call off one of your attacks no matter how. I can end the battle phase no matter what monster you have in play. Alright, not bad. Despite the Supreme King being at 100 life points left, there's still a lot of duel to come. There's still a lot of duel left, apparently. The outcome is far from decided. Wow. That was amazing, Josie.
Supreme King may have survived, but Nicholas still technically countered his move. Yeah, and here's a fun fact, Penny. Some people theorize that Nicholas is a better duelist than Dragon General Vortex. That's neither fun nor a fact, Josie. Smartass. I may have underestimated you. You managed to counter my strategy to counter you. Indeed. And I can't say that it was very hard. We humans have the instinct to sense when we're in trouble. It's part of our guts. But you spirits don't even have a gut. Nor the guts to pull off a move as great as anything I can pull off. Pull off. We shall see. It's my turn. I draw. All right, let's see what you got. All right, fine. I sacrifice my 3 Sky Scouts in order to tribute summon Slifer the Sky Dragon. Well, would you look at that? Looks like the Supreme King still has options. But with his life points so low, those options are limited. Slifer's a special monster. For every card in my hand, his attack points are 1,000. And as you can see, I have 3 left. So Slifer's attack is 3,000. So what? Zark has 4,000. Maybe, but I've got a spell card to help me take down your Zark. But since I'm playing it from my hand, Slifer will lose the 1,000 points. But that's a price that I'm willing to pay. I activate Millennium Judgment. This lets me bring back a level 10 divine monster from my graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. Return! Wait, Dragon of Ra! Furthermore, since Millennium Judgment brought back Winged Dragon of Ra, the monster the attack points it had when it was destroyed last turn, it instantly gains. And because I don't want to leave him out, Winged Dragon of Ra will attack your Zark! Blaze Cannon! And now, Slifer, strike Nicholas directly! Thunder Force Attack! With that, I end my turn. What now, Nicholas? I think you know, Supreme King. What's that supposed to mean? I think it means that your dad has something up his sleeve, Tanya. All of that damage, and you haven't defeated me yet. Ha! Don't expect the same from me.
I activate the spell called Premature Burial for the price of 800 life points. Premature Burial lets me bring back a monster from my graveyard. Return, Zark! Why, thank you. You just activated Slifer's special ability. When you summon a new monster, that monster loses 2,000 attack points. Go, Lightning Blast! Are you sure about that? What? Due to Zark's special ability, he cannot be targeted by your monster's special abilities. So, that Lightning Blast didn't do anything to Zark. But Zark's got a vicious blast for you with only 100 life points. If he attacks Slifer and succeeds, I'll lose the duel. I can't let that happen. Oh, look at those points. It's what you need if you want to dethrone the Supreme Kingdom. Time to battle! Supreme King Zark attacks Slifer the Sky Dragon! That's enough damage to end the duel. I don't think so! This duel's not over yet! By banishing Millennium Judgment from my graveyard, I can activate its effect. When Slifer battles your monster, the damage I take goes to 0! Also, Slifer gains a new special ability. My Sky Dragon can't be destroyed in battle once per turn! You're just prolonging the inevitable. My supreme power will destroy you eventually! And when that happens, the Supreme King will be dethroned. Hey, that should be the headline. You know, I must say, for the weakest in the multiverse that I deemed, you're not half bad. How nice of you to say that. Sure, it's a little sassy, but a backhanded compliment is still a compliment. Although it does hurt that you rank me below Josie Huffington and Penny Shimakura. Well, I've never seen them duel, so frankly, they could possess greater dueling skill than you. Then please allow me to face you. Then please allow me to judge you at the same criteria. You said that you would prefer to dispose of your weaker enemies first. So isn't it logical to assume that it's because you lack the skill to defeat the best? No! That is not logical to assume! Do not think you're better than me! I am the Supreme King! And I am inferior to no human! Now calm down. We're just having a delightful conversation, my friend. I am calm! I am not your friend! And I am here to duel, not have a delightful conversation. Well then, how about you go ahead and make your move? Oh, I will.
I draw! You fool! You are not more intelligent than me. In fact, did you really think you summoned your precious Zark under my nose? Wrong! I let you do it. Oh my. Judging by the expression on your face, you didn't know that it was all a setup to unleash my true endgame, and you still think you have a chance. You don't! But if you want to kid yourself, fine! I activate the spell card, Pot of Greed. Thanks to this spell, I get to draw 2 cards. Excellent. Exactly what I was hoping for. This is Illusion Brigadier. And when Illusion Brigadier is added from my deck to my hand, due to an effect, I can summon it. Keeping up? Hope so for your sake, because when Illusion Brigadier is summoned, for every other monster on my field, I get to summon a Brigadier token. Since I got Slifer and Raw, I get 2! And here's the best part. For each Brigadier I have on my field, you take 300 points of damage. So 900 of your life points are about to come crumbling to dust. And now, I sacrifice my 3 Brigadiers to tribute summon. Obelisk the Tormentor! All 3 Egyptian gods? Next up, I activate the spell card Polymerization and fuse my Egyptian gods together! You do what? What's coming in their place? You're about to find out, Nicholas. From the ruins of the light, I summon forth Holoctai, the creator of light. The ultimate Egyptian god. That's right, Nicholas. The ultimate Egyptian god. As it should be with its infinite attack points. This can't be happening! Oh, yes, it can, friend.
This is a nightmare for Nicholas. Good.
How are you good at this? Who knows what the Supreme King can do?
My only quarrel is with Nicholas, and now he's about to perish for good.
Any last words? I didn't think so. Holoctai! Attack Zark now! Let your light shatter the darkness! Oh! Oh! Nicholas!
Liz, what are you doing?
I may have lost, but Liz, she'll stop you.
No, she won't. She'll end up the same as you. Gone. Too easy. But I think I'll hold on to your soul. Because even the weak have their uses. Well, show's over. Aw, man, I actually thought he was gonna win.
Well done, my lord.
He really showed him. No one can defeat the Supreme King. Enough!
Liz, what are you doing?
Huh? Who is that?
Supreme King, the tournament is over, so I can say this. I challenge you to a duel!
Huh?
Very well. I accept. Huh? What the?
No way. Is that Shaden Yuki?